Israeli Defense Minister has said that after 16 years, Hamas has lost control of Gaza Strip. Before we dive in the video, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and stay always one step ahead on every single global news and important event. Give a thumbs up and share the video with your friends and family and be an upstander. Let's move on. Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant on Monday said Hamas has lost control of the Gaza Strip that it has ruled for 16 years, AFP reported. Hamas has lost control of Gaza. Terrorists are fleeing southward. Civilians are looting Hamas bases, he said, without providing evidence. They don't have faith in the government anymore, Gallant added in a video broadcast on Israel's main TV stations. The war began on October 7th when Hamas gunmen rampaged through Israeli towns. Around 1,200 people died and 240 were taken as hostages, marking the deadliest day in Israel's 75-year history. In retaliation, Israel launched its campaign to eradicate Hamas last month, following the declaration of war and ground assault. The conflict has so far claimed 11,240 lives in Gaza, including 4,630 children, according to the Gaza Media Office. Two-thirds of Gaza's population has been made homeless by the Israeli military campaign. Israel has ordered the total evacuation of the northern half of Gaza, urging the civilians to move for their own safety. As the ground invasion continues, Israel has been consistently rejecting growing calls for a ceasefire in Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has demanded that all of the more than 240 hostages captured by Hamas during its October 7th attacks are returned, in order for him to consider a ceasefire. To understand the present, we must first delve into the past. The year was 2007, a time of significant change in the Gaza Strip. Hamas, an Islamist political organization and militant group, had just won the Palestinian legislative elections, effectively seizing control over Gaza. This marked a new chapter in the region's history, one dominated by Hamas's rule. Hamas's rise to power was a result of a complex interplay of political, social, and economic factors. Tensions were already rife in the region, with the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict providing a backdrop to their ascendancy. Hamas, with its strong anti-Israel stance, managed to rally support among the residents of Gaza, promising a more assertive approach towards the conflict. In the years that followed, key events further solidified Hamas's hold over Gaza. They established a parallel government, effectively bypassing the Palestinian Authority. They created a robust security apparatus, clamping down on dissent and maintaining a tight grip on power. They also managed to withstand several Israeli military operations, further enhancing their image as defenders of the Palestinian cause. But it wasn't just military might that kept Hamas in power. They also employed various strategies to maintain their position. They leveraged their control over Gaza's resources and infrastructure to consolidate their power. They used their influence over educational and religious institutions to shape public opinion. They also fostered relationships with other regional powers, securing vital financial and political support. However, all these strategies were not without their drawbacks. Hamas's rule was often marked by human rights abuses, economic mismanagement, and escalating violence. The international community's response to Hamas's rule was mixed, with some condemning their tactics, while others expressed sympathy for their cause. However, after 16 years of control, the scales appear to be tipping. The balance of power is a fragile and ever-changing concept. In the heart of the Middle East, this idea has been put to the ultimate test. Over the past 16 years, Hamas has maintained a stronghold over the Gaza Strip, but recent events have begun to challenge this control. The Israeli Defense Forces, or IDF, have responded to continuous fire from Hamas with relentless vigor. Their retaliation has been marked by the use of advanced military technology, demonstrating the might of a nation determined to defend itself. Machine guns, tanks, and aircraft have all played a crucial role in these operations, each weapon a testament to the IDF's strategic prowess. But it's not just the physical firepower that's significant here. It's also about the psychological impact. The sheer force and intensity of the IDF's response have sent a clear message to Hamas. The days of unchallenged control over Gaza are numbered. In the face of such formidable opposition, Hamas's grip on power has started to waver. The organization, which once maintained an ironclad rule over the region, now finds itself grappling with an adversary that refuses to back down. The IDF's unyielding retaliation has not only challenged Hamas's military capabilities, but has also tested its ability to maintain control over a region in turmoil. This isn't just about a power struggle between two opposing forces. It's about the lives of millions of people caught in the crossfire, the future of a region steeped in history and conflict, and the quest for a resolution that seems increasingly elusive. In the end, it's a complex narrative of power, resistance, and survival. The IDF's intense retaliation has not only highlighted the volatility of the situation, but has also sparked a significant shift in the balance of power in Gaza. This shift is not just a momentary change, but potentially a new chapter in the long, tumultuous history of the region, a chapter that's being written even as we speak. The intense retaliation by the IDF has sparked a significant shift in Gaza. In the face of conflict, the future often hangs in the balance. As we speak, the situation in Gaza is precarious. In the aftermath of continuous firing and retaliation, the control Hamas once held over Gaza for 16 years appears to be dwindling. The IDF's persistent efforts have significantly impacted the dynamics of power. As for Hamas, the future seems challenging. Their authority is under question, and the organization may have to rethink its strategies. On the other side, IDF's approach has seemingly gained momentum, but it's not without its own set of complexities. The people of Gaza are caught in the crossfire, their lives disrupted by the ongoing conflict. The international community watches with bated breath, hoping for peaceful resolutions and a cessation of hostilities. Beyond Gaza, the broader Israeli-Palestinian conflict could see new turns. This ongoing strife may further complicate the path to lasting peace in the region. It is also worth noting the potential for this conflict to influence international perspectives and policies on the Israeli-Palestinian issue. As the situation continues to evolve, the future of Gaza remains uncertain. For now, all eyes are on Gaza, waiting to see how this chapter in its history unfolds.